the demographics and the biometrics of an individual. What do I mean by the demographics? Here we talk about the biodata of the person you are capturing. You have the name, you have the addresses, you have the telephone number, the origin details of the person, experience, and all the legal residents. Also, we need, for somebody to carry out this exercise, there is something we call the sign-up operation. For you to sign up, we call it the onboarding. A device will be given to you as a core member. You are going to be trained on that device, and after the training, there is something we call the onboarding. The onboarding will take you through the process which you are going to be using to capture. And also, it will now come down to your information being expunged into the database. And from there, your unique identifier will now be issued that we regard as the NIN. So interested core members will be picked afterwards, and we are equally going to be assessed in training for us to know the ones that are fully interested and for the ones that will be in for the exercise. Let us have this in mind. We have NYSC practically in all the local governments in Lagos State, except for, I think, Iyana-Ipaja. That's the only local government we do not have NIMC office. We have NYSC in all the local government offices. And currently, NYSC also operates a self-service for notification, which is part of what we have as an improved version of what we had earlier. Before in NIMC, you cannot modify your data by yourself. You have to visit a registration center before you can modify your information. But currently now in NIMC, you can do a self-service modification, meaning that if you have anything you want to modify, like your name, your address, your telephone number, or what have you, you can easily access the self-service. From there, you can upload the prior documents, and your information will be modified accordingly. I want to believe that the majority of you might be familiar with the self-service, because before coming down here, you might have one thing or the other to do with the self-service, which I know practically we see every day in our daily operations. People come around for modification of names, especially when it's coming to the time of NYSC. So for the ones that are not familiar with that, we are making it known to you now. And the whole essence of us coming here is to sensitize you and to let you know that it is very important for us all to have the national identification number. Without the national identification number, a lot of things might not be done. Also, there is another thing we need to let you know. In NYSC, if you register as a minor, majority of you might have that issue. If you register as a minor and currently you are above 16, you need to migrate your information. We have lots of cases of NYSC members going for new service and they are still having minor registration. So we need to migrate them from minor to adult. Meaning that when you first registered, you were far below 16 years old of age. Currently you are in your 20s and you now want to go for your new service. You need to migrate yourself from that minor to adult before you can make use of your name for NYSC. We are saying this for you to sensitize other people. Currently you have been migrated. Without your migration, you wouldn't have been here today. So we are just saying this now as part of our sensitization words so that you can tell other people concerning this. NIMC is currently a place that we all are looking at for progress in future. We are improving on our technology. Now, the self-service that we are talking about now, from there you can also, there's an improved version of our verification exercise, which is the name of. The way you are seated now, I want to believe most of us are with our phones. You can go as we are seated now, go to your Google Play Store, download NIN Auth on your phone. That's NINAUTH. Download it on your phone and follow the instructions. With that, you can authenticate your identity right in your hand. You don't have to go to any center for any verification or authentication exercise. If you really want to know if your name is active, if your name is not active, you can do this. With these few points, I believe I've been able to sensitize you enough and to let you know that it is very, very important for us all to have our NIN, which is our unique identifier. Without the NIN, I repeat again, you won't be able to do a lot of things even outside the walls of your NYSC. For the ones that will find themselves in the financial sector or probably work with any other agency, it is very important to let you know that the date of birth is being verified all over the federation. Anywhere you want to work, you need to verify your information. And for the ones that feel that they can be cutting their age at will, today you are 1980, tomorrow you are 1990. You can imagine that we have a lot of people like that. NIMC, in NIMC, you can only change your date of birth once. You cannot come back and tell us you want to change your date of birth from this particular age to another after you have done the initial change. So let us have this in mind. We would love to entertain questions. If you have any questions for us, we would love to entertain questions. You have issues regarding your NIN. You want us to throw more light on a particular thing that we have said, please. We would like to entertain questions. Question, please. Okay.
Yeah, did I? the lecture will start. I think we need another phone so that you can join the live. But that's what, yes. There's no way you can do it that, but there's somebody has to be a control. That's, as I'm shooting here, you can be at another place. Person can switch to your shot. You have to use laptop OBS. I said OBS. I don't know this software. VMix. I know you do today. The software that allows it. VMix. Yeah, for Saed, when you start Saed,